All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak for the Spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who do well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the men of the Lord, prophesying, preaching, and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom, Barakathum. And I just wanted to go in real quick on a lesson. This is coming from Dabu, the Mammoth Cave. This came to my mind because Bros was just talking about how the elites, man, they got so much space underground. There's probably like entire civilizations down there, man. Like people who don't even know, who never seen the actual sky, who don't even know that civilization is even up on the earth, man. And there's entire cities, even countries or different nations down there that Esau has access to, you know, and he's known about these caves for quite some time. It's no wonder that that he's so bold, all right, because he basically knows, man. You know, let's watch what Dabo reports here.
We have the longest cave in the world now getting even longer. We have the Mammoth Cave right here in Kentucky, officially stating that they have just added another 8 miles to the total, which is now 420 official miles. Now there's other parts of this cave that break off and go in different directions, connect with different cave systems. And there's only a small portion of this cave that you can see if you go on a tour through here. A vast, vast, vast majority of the longest cave on Earth is kept hidden from the populace.
Man.
Some of the most expansive and biggest corridors remain out of sight, out of mind. What's in there? What could possibly be in the world's longest cave? Come on now. There has to be some amazing things the further down you go. I would think ancient, spectacular finds, well, they leave you with a little bit of information that leaves the mind to wonder. They say that they estimate that up to 600 miles of the cave remains undiscovered.
Man.
It has told you it's only 420 officially. They're telling you it's more than double in size. Just throwing it out there.
Wow.
And no one's ever going to see where it goes.
So that's what 1,000 miles of cave. All right. He said, "I wonder what's down there." Well, you know, man, there's probably Jakes down there that don't even know slavery ended, man. All right. And you know, best believe this is written about in the scriptures, and that's why I wanted to bring it out. Let me see if he has anything else to say here.
This is what lies beneath our feet. Well, at least mine, right here in Kentucky. This Mammoth Cave. Next time I'm down here, I'm going to do some video and keep your eyes peeled for a video where we took an underground expedition into...
It's basically on that, but that's just Kentucky, man. Now, out here in the Missouri, Kansas area, there's tons of caves, man. Tons of springs. Half of the towns around this area in Kansas City is called, is named after springs, you know. Blue Springs is the one that comes to mind, you know. I was at a campsite this past weekend called Bennett Springs out there in central Missouri. You know, there's springs and caves all over this place, man. And this is the heartland of America. All right. There's no telling what kind of wickedness Esau's got going on down here, man. These kids, they be going missing and man. All right. But we know this is Esau's plan. And you wondering where all of these rich Edomites are gonna go, man. They're down to repopulate the whole earth, even if there's a nuclear holocaust. All right. He's thinking he can just hide out. All right. Who knows how many farms and how much food they've been uh, moving down there. All right. Crazy, man. Let me get the scriptures because that's what we're here for. All All right, because this is written. This is Isaiah. Salakia. Amos 9, and I started at 2. It says, "Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down." So when they talk about them digging into hell, that means they're expanding it. You know, wherever these rocks aren't convenient down there in that cave, they're best believe they're gonna bore that out, man. You know, they got something in a video game Skyrim called the Reach. If you brothers ever play that game Skyrim, you go into a cave and it looks like a whole city down there, man. I believe it's called the Reach. I may have it wrong. Yeah, that's an image of it right there. See if I can get a good image of it. I think this here is a good one. But yeah, this is a cave, man. You see, you go down there, they got temples and different high holy places and all types of. Here it's got a lot of glowing mushrooms. They got these rituals, these ritual places down there, man. It's called the Reach on Skyrim, man, and it took forever to clear this whole cave. It was extremely vast. All right, you be done leveled up 10 times by the time you come out of there, man. See the elites, the things that they put in video games, they're already ahead of us, man. All right, so it says, "Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them," and we're gonna be part of that hand, Lord willing. You know, He's gonna send the angels down there. He's gonna uproot that whole thing. He says, "Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves on the top of Carmel, which is a mountain," all right, it says, "I will search them and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them." So even Leviathan is going to get busy, man. They got underground caves, all right, that Esau is going to try to hide in. He's going to carve holes in mountaintops, and he really thinks he's going to get away. But he's not. And it says, "And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them." So we're gonna find all of those remote wilderness, all of these caves that y'all hiding in. This is over with for you, man. It says, "And I will set mine eyes on them for evil and not for good." All right. So what does that mean? You're going into slavery, boy. You know. This account here is Revelation 6:6 and 15. And I'll end it here because you get the point, man. We were just talking about that. That was a spirit because who knows, man? We may get refuge in some of these areas, man. You may be going through a wilderness and you just see like a little hole that look like a little small cave, and then you go through it, man, and it open up to to something the size of the whole city. You know. All right. It says Revelation 6:15. I'll start at 14. It says, "And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together." All right. And that's talking about the giant mushroom cloud, as a result of the thermonuclear missiles that's going to hit this place. All right. It says, "And every mountain and island were moved out of their places," man. So a lot of you Edomites are going to die down there. All right. Any civilizations y'all got down there, any group of people, that's gonna be a wrap when the missiles hit. All right. It says, "And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty man and every bondman and every free man." So that tells you, man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. So that tells you down there in those caves, they got civilizations down there, man. They got regular Jakes. You probably got a McDonald's down there that only Jake eat because Esau knows it's poison. All right. You probably got all types of things down there, man. It says, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of the of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. That's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, they're gonna try to close off these caves and hold out. But guess what? The Most High is the Most High. All right, and He sent His Son, and they're both pissed the hell off, man, for good reason. And we created the earth. You think you're gonna escape in it? It says, "For great is for the great day of His wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?" All right, so that's written about, and we know we're gonna put you people in chains. All right, every one of you that are reserved after the missiles, get ready. All right, so I'll end it there. Hopefully, your brothers were edified. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachakwadash Wa Abba Babal and Shalom.